You are 17 years old. You just got paid from your part-time job. And you already know exactly where it is going. Food, clothes, maybe a new game. Nobody ever told you to do with anything else with it. But here's the things nobody tells you. There's a window in your life between age 15 and 20 that changes your financial brain permanently. And most people let it close without ever knowing it existed. By the end of this video, you will understand exactly what happened inside your brain when you invest young and why almost nobody does it. And the reason almost nobody does it has nothing to do with money. Stay with me. Meet every 17 years old with a job. Every Friday, the paycheck hits, and every Friday it is gone by Sunday. Not because they are irresponsible, but because nobody ever gave them a reason to do anything else. Now, meet the 19 years old version of the same person. They watch their older siblings stress about money every single month, and they think, I have time, I will figure it out later. Now, meet the 16 years old who put $50 into an index fund and forgot about it. They check it at 22 and they cannot explain what just happened. Meanwhile, the 15 years old whose parents never talk about money has no mental model for any of this at all. Nobody taught them. Then at 20, they have their first real moment of financial panic. They realize they have been spending every dollar they ever earned for 5 years. And they feel physically ill about the years they already lost. Here's the number that makes this real. Someone who invests $100 per month starting at 15 ends up with approximately $530,000 by age 65. Someone who starts at 25 with the same amount ends up with $230,000. Same money, same rate, just 10 years earlier. More than double the result. But here's what nobody is talking about. The money is not even the most important part of starting young. What actually matters is what it does to your brain. And to understand that, we need to go somewhere most finance videos never goes. The brain between age 15 and 25 is still being built. The prefrontal cortex, the part that handles long-term thinking and delayed gratification, is not fully formed until around age 25, which means every financial habit you form before 25 is being written directly into a brain that is still under construction. Think of it like wet concrete. Whatever you press into it during this window, stays there permanently once it hardens. Financial habits formed in this window do not just influence your behavior, they become your identity. There's a concept called identity-based habit formation. It says that most powerful habits are not built through willpower, they build through identity. When you say, I am an investor, instead of, I am trying to invest, your brain processes those two statements completely differently. The first statement is a behavior. The second is an identity. And when you start investing at 15, even $50, you become an investor. Not because $50 will make you rich, but because your brain now has a new story about who you are. Now, let me show you what temporal discounting does to all of this. Temporal discounting means your brain naturally devalues future rewards the further away they are. Retirement at 65 feels so far away that your brain barely registers it as real. So your brain just does not care. But here is the part that is genuinely kind of wild. People who start investing young do not just have more money, their temporal discounting actually weakens over time. Meaning the more you practice waiting for a financial reward, the better your brain gets at being okay with waiting. Starting young literally trains your brain to be patient with money, and compounding interest works exactly the same way. It rewards patience more than it rewards the amount you invest. So the brain science and the maths are pointing at the exact same thing. Start early, let both do their work. But if all of this is true, why does almost nobody actually do it? The answer is coming. Let me ask you something directly. When you were 15, did anyone ever sit you down and explain compound interest to you? Did anyone explain what an index fund was? Did anyone explain what a brokerage account even was? No, nobody did. And that silence, that absence of financial education in the exact window when your brain is most ready to receive it, that is the force nobody talks about. School teaches you history, English, math, but 0 hours on how money compounds, how your brain responds to financial decisions, or why starting young matters more than starting with more money. Now, here's where the psychology gets really interesting. The brain gap between knowing something and doing something is called the intention-action gap. Most people who know they should invest don't invest, not because they are lazy, but because the starting action feels overwhelming without a mental model for it. Which means the barrier is not a financial, the barrier is psychological. And the data on what happens when you remove that barrier, even partially, is something I want you to see. Only 14% of Gen Z between age 15 and 20 have any investment accounts of any kind. Despite 72% of Gen Z saying they want to be millionaires, 14% investing, 72% wanting to be millionaires, that gap is not a coincidence. A 2023 TIAA Institute study found that Gen Z has the lowest financial literacy score of any living generation, not because Gen Z is less intelligent, but because Gen Z receive less formal financial education than any previous generation. Now here's the counterintuitive number. Gen Z investors who started before age 20 report 31% lower financial anxiety than Gen Z who started after 25. Not 31% more money, 31% less anxiety about money. Starting early does not just build wealth, it's build a calmer brain. Same bedroom from the beginning of this video, same paycheck, but this time they pause. The reframe is not about discipline, it is not about sacrifice, it is about identity. Part A, you receive money, your brain asks, what do I want right now? Part B, you receive money, your brain asks, what would an investor do with this? One question, what would an investor do with this? Not all of it, not forever, just enough, consistently to build the identity first. The verdict. Starting to invest between 15 and 20 does not give you more money. It rewires your brain to be patient with money for the rest of your life. It reduces your financial anxiety by measurable amounts, and it builds an investor identity that compounds just like your money does. The window between 15 and 20 is real, and if you are inside it right now, you are holding something most people already lost. Here's the question I want you to answer in the comments. Did your school ever teach you anything about real money, or did you figure it out alone? Let me know in the comment.